great state of Ohio is home to many teams in college football, but only one game between two schools from this state is fought over a trophy as coveted and desired as the one we have on the line today. Get ready because the wagon wheel is in the house. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Zips will put total weather to crank us up. Bringing it back. So Kent State's offense takes the field to start this game off. In the last meeting, Akron zipped past Kent State, who gave a not-so-golden effort.
And the players were celebrating after that blowout when the Akron fans were celebrating. And, David, you know, when the opposite campus is only 10 miles away, there's a lot of people going down there to rub their noses in.
Man, you took it for a whole year, and you had to hear it. Now Kent State has an opportunity to shut everybody up. They should be ticked off, and they should be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Golden Flashes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
He's knocked down.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on second and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And he added the extra point. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Akron's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good, but you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking downfield, it's Finley. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Zips decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Now, guys, the winner here gets the Wagon Wheel Trophy, which is by far one of the coolest trophies in the sport. It's a wagon wheel.
And it is kind of unique, Reese. It's kind of interesting. It's a trophy that was a wagon wheel that broke off of a trip of the Akron founder back in the day, and then it was donated, and it's now the trophy. So really strange, really unique, Palmer.
But it makes sense, too, David. I mean, it's a blue and...
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Zips buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Zips come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Finding open areas. Turning it on. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gant. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can...
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Buys a little extra time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Kent State.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gant. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
He'll try to do it himself. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gets a draw. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
42, Spider.
Dropping back, it's Finley. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Okay, ready?
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Oh, no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Nice move, creates some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Back to throw, it's Finley. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Zips will send out the punt unit. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's a heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for space to the left. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Got his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Zips line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kent State!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. They're dealing with a second and long. Caught in the backfield. It's pulled. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Got it behind the line. It's Newell. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Zips will hustle to the line. To the air. It's Finley. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Polk. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Zips try to pin them back with the punt. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They kick it away on fourth down. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Looking downfield on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The golden flashes will punt it away on fourth down.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the wagon wheel on the line, how can you blame them? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old wagon wheel.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that
He holds it in, and nobody's close. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Able to move it ahead a couple yards. He gets it down to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Finley. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Motion from the back. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 7 over Ohio. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Wagon Wheel Trophy has a strong history. It dates back to 1923 when Akron took the series opener 32-zip. See what I did there?
Reese, you should have said zips. But this is one of the more contested rivalry games in all of college football. You look at the series history between these two schools, David, it is really, really tight.
Yeah, it's almost 500, back and forth. You've seen streaks on both sides. They don't love each other. The wagon wheel at stake today.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get tough.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to pass, it's Finley. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right?
And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. And the Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Complete on the comeback. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Zips have put themselves in dire... After that last play, it's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the save.
Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He's moving out of the pocket. A missed opportunity on that errant pass.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Finley. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got a little space. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So now it's second and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the ground with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll go to the sneak. The Zips have it with a first and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
On fourth down, going to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made...
Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 65 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. The Golden flashes after exploding for that huge run. Back to work. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Back to pass, it's Finley. inside and finds a soft spot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Pollard could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Zips will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Dropping back, it's Finley. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. He'll toss it. Brought down after a good pickup. Red zone at the 20. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. 3rd down coming for this offense. But he has enough to move the chains. The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. And the Zips will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Times the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Kent State beats Akron and claims the wagon wheel, and look at him down there riding it like a southbound train. Ooh, mama rock me. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.